because goodwill compounds faster than money. Because the longer you can delay the ask, the bigger the ask can be. The longer the runway, the bigger the plane that can take off of it. And so I promise you, and this is, again, gigantic Himalayan grain of salt, with the limited experience that I have doing organic, because I've only done direct-to-jugular, paid ads, cold calling, affiliate stuff, straight pitching. I've only done that. But I can say that this brand is very special to me because I enjoy what we're building, and I'm in no rush to do it, and you have time. And so the longer you can wait and keep walking with people, the longer the compounding works in your favor. Like, it's no coincidence that the biggest people in the business space don't need anything from their audiences, right? Because I think that compounding process gets interrupted when you do a hard pitch. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. And so the idea is, how can we sell without selling, right? And I think in that way, the compounding will happen faster than the revenue would have otherwise increased if you started trying to make the money fast. And so the longer you can delay that, the better it's going to be, and then you can understand why all these guys play the infinite game of never even wanting to do that right hook, because it's like, but next year I'm going to have 5 times the audience. And then a year later, they're like, but next year I'm going to have 5 times the audience, right? Because as soon as you shoot your shot, you dramatically decrease the goodwill. And so I think that I've at least adapted, and this is maybe just a different way of saying it. I know Gary's got jab, 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 right hook. Just a personal observation that I've had is that you can go give, 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 get. You don't even have to ask. People just start handing things to you. Because if you deposit enough goodwill in there, it just starts coming back. And I know that sounds crazy, but like the amount of people that DM me are like, hey man, can I give you 10 grand for 10 minutes? And I'm like, no, I don't do that. Like, how about 20 grand? Like, no, I don't do that. Right? The amount of times people inbound and they're like, hey, can I have you on my podcast? Can I have you on my stage? All these things start happening because you're not asking for anything. And it makes people feel uncomfortable. It makes people feel really uncomfortable. They're like, how can I buy something from you? And you're like, you can't. They're like, ah. And I'm like, use the get to 3 million, then we can partner, right? But that's it. You know what I mean? There's nothing else. And so I think that if we can make that pivot and have that patience, but like, if we're thinking really big picture, the reason most people aren't successful is they just can't control themselves. Like, that's it. It's impulse control. And so there's 3 things. They did this research study that said that ultra successful people have 3 common traits. Number 1 is they have a superiority complex. They think they're better than everybody. They think they can do bigger things. Second is that they have crippling insecurity of not being enough. I like that one, hits me. And then the third one is impulse control. So they know where they want to go. They have a way drive to not be a failure, and they stay focused on it because of impulse control. And so the idea here is, if we can do that, we will be more successful.